It's going to be baked breakfast grains. And the ingredients are 1/2 cup of steel-cut oats, 2/3 cups of millet, rinsed and drained, 4 cups of non-dairy milk, 3 to 4 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1/3 cup of raisins, 1/3 cup of another dried fruit, and 1/2 teaspoon of ceylon cinnamon. Okay, let's start this.
Okay.
Do I spray?
We're going to spray.
Okay.
We want to make sure our casserole does not stick.
Okay.
So just give it a quick little spray there. Beautiful.
Okay. Now, what I love about this is this looks like it's a one-dish meal.
It is.
How easy is that?
And you can make it ahead at night and just rewarm it in the microwave if you want. So it should be fast and easy. And it is one meal.
Oh, I
one dish
love
meal.
that. See, that's great. Because in the morning, a lot of times you don't have time to do a lot. So if it's pre-prepared and you can just heat it up for the kids or your husband or your spouse if you're a man, for your wife.
Right.
This works out great.
Absolutely. And they find that breakfast skippers would tend to eat something mid-morning. Well, if you're eating mid-morning, you're probably not going to get whole grains and fruit. It's going to be the donut, an unhealthy beverage, something along those lines.
Yes.
So eating a good breakfast is foundational to starting your day off to a good start.
Breaking the fast.
Break that fast. Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, let's get our ingredients in here.
Okay, good.
All right. So this is steel-cut oats. And basically, it's the whole oat groat, and they've cut it in half or thirds. So it's very close to a whole grain. It's not missing any of the fiber or anything like that.
Great.
We'll just sprinkle this in the bottom. Get it nice and even there.
Because fiber is so important. Like if you don't get enough fiber in the diet, fiber helps the body to metabolize sugar.
Yes.
Fiber helps the bowels to move. Fiber is so important. And I really think it's important for diabetics to get more fiber in their diet as well. So this is good. Fiber is important.
Fiber is so important. And yes, in diabetics and for heart disease, they found that the fiber also helps with that. So yes, we want to just be healthy.
Yes.
It's amazing how when we have a healthy lifestyle, it takes care of so many problems.
Yes.
Not just, it's a one-size-fits-all almost.
It's a blanket.
Yes.
Right?
When you get healthy, you're healthy.
That's right.
it.
And it's so much easier to prevent illness than to reverse it. So why not eat better so that you can prevent, so you can give your body what it needs. God created us in such a way that the body heals itself if we give it what it needs.
Absolutely.
So we're giving it what it needs.
That's our goal.
That's right. That's right. Now what's that?
This is millet,
Okay.
also known as birdseed.
Isn't that amazing? I never knew that millet was birdseed.
Well, we're eating it without the hull. If you ever see, you know, a little pet parakeet, they'll put that millet in their mouth and then they'll chew on a little bit, they're removing the hull. So we get it without the hull.
Okay, unhulled millet.
And they sell it that way. You don't even have to ask on hull.
Oh, okay.
When you buy millet in a health food store or online or whatever, it will be unhulled and ready to eat.
Nice.
Now, it tends to be a little bit powdery, and I don't know exactly why that is, so I always rinse it in a sieve first. So just run it under the water and clean it up a little bit. This has been rinsed already, so we will go ahead and also add this into the casserole. So this is a fully whole grain, high fiber cereal.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Now we will add our other yummy ingredients. So we've got some pumpkin seeds for some crunch. We have a small amount of maple syrup just for that little extra touch of sweetness.
That little sweetness,
That little bit, and that wonderful maple flavor.
Pure maple syrup,
That's
right?
what this
Not
is.
the
That's
kind
right.
with all that
That's
other
right.
stuff in it.
That's what this is.
Love it.
And then we have some wonderful raisins here. I'm going to try to get those spread evenly. And raisins are a nice source of iron, as well as sweetness. And what child doesn't like raisins?
Yes.
So those are easy to get
And a lot
down.
of adults, too.
That's true. Yes, yes, yes. And then this is dried diced pineapple, but we could use almost any dried fruit in this. I like to do the raisins, but if someone mixed 2 different kinds of dried fruits, that would be just fine.
Yeah.
So you might want to put dried cranberries or something like that. But we just chopped up some pineapple here.
And those are pumpkin seeds, you said?
We have pumpkin seeds.
Those are so important for men, for the prostate gland.
Is it the zinc?
It's the zinc.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And a lot of times we're not getting enough zinc. Like if you have a cold, you need more zinc. And zinc stops the replication of the virus. So you're adding things in here that, again, are preventive and curative. So that's really a blessing.
Got a vitamin pill in the bowl.
Yeah, there you
Yes,
go. There
you
you go, for sure.
All right, and now we have some non-dairy milk here. And I'm going to go ahead and mix the vanilla right in the milk so it spreads evenly.
Okay.
There we go. Would you like to pour that on?
Sure.
Okay.
Again, evenly throughout.
Yes,
Yay.
it's going to spread. And you know, today, in this age, finding non-dairy milks is so easy. Every grocery store carries them. Maybe 20 years ago.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Wow.
It will soak it right up as it bakes in the oven.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And
That millet absorbs, huh?
oh, it does. And the steel-cut oats as well. All right, and then we're going to spring, and this is an optional ingredient. This is Ceylon cinnamon.
Tell us the difference between that kind of cinnamon and just the regular cinnamon.
The regular cinnamon that people would buy in the grocery store is high in coumarin, not coumadin.
Right.
Coumarin, which for some people is damaging to the liver. The European nations had some of them have put a limit on how much coumarin can be used in food. So bakeries had to cut back on the amount of cinnamon they were using and things like that because of the damage to the liver. Ceylon cinnamon is a totally different product, comes from a different plant. It does not have such an intense bite to it. It's milder and it has almost no coumarin in it. So it's a different product. If someone's concerned about cinnamon, this would be the way to go. But again, you could leave it right out of the recipe, and the recipe's still very yummy.
Ah,
Okay?
good.
So I'm just going to sprinkle this just a little bit on the top.
Nice.
And then this will go in the oven. And like I said, it could be refrigerated overnight, microwaved in the morning.
How long do you leave it in the oven?
It cooks for 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay.
And the milk, we had the milk a little bit warmed, so if you wanted to warm it in a pot or in the microwave a little bit, just to give it that jump start in the oven and make sure everything is good and cooked after that hour. We want to long, slow cook our grains.
Nice, nice.
Very delicious.
All right. Well, we have a copy
We
of this.
do. We have one that
A
is...
display version.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
And then what people could do after they take it out of the oven, just scoop it out, and if they like it a little moister, add a little bit more milk or some of that maple nut soft serve on top of that.
Oh, yeah.
Or even some applesauce.
Yeah, nice.
If you like it chewy, eat it just as it is.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
It's great. Yummy.
Yummy. Yeah.
If you are interested in inviting Leslie Keza to your church for a cooking seminar, or to help your community to attain a healthier lifestyle, you can contact her at 4204 Jackson Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee 38128. That's 4204 Jackson Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee 38128. You can call her at 731-798-1106. That's 731-798-1106. Or you can email her at leslie.caza@gmail.com.
Book. I do.
Tell us about the cookbook.
The cookbook has about 160 recipes in it. 130 of them are gluten-free for those who need that. And we didn't plan it that way. That's just the way it worked out. So they're yummy, and many of them are gluten-free, and there's a big variety from breakfast to desserts.
Oh, that's so good. If you're transitioning and you want to know how to cook some really good vegan meals, get her cookbook and just practice. Make it make your kitchen your laboratory.
There
right?
we go.